see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Baylor Bears, taking on a playoff team from last year, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. The semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see last season's national champions, the Baylor Bears, taking on a playoff team from last year, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Scanning the field, it's Clements. First play, taking a deep shot. And it's hauled in way downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bears, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, I can't believe that this is how this game gets started. Very first play of the game, a shot downfield and a touchdown. With all the buildup and all the hype, this is how we get started.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he is wide At the 10 now. Touchdown, Cal, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here comes the Baylor offense up on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Using his legs, it's Wilson. He's past the marker and still going. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain getting closer to midfield.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. The back's got it on a counter. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Dropping back, it's Clemens. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Baylor.
This guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Cal's offense takes the field now. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
Wait a second. The offense is in the red zone. They got the punt team out there. And now the kicking team has called for a timeout before the kickoff. The Golden Bears will line up here on first down and goal. And the quarterback decides to take a knee for some reason. Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback just takes a knee here. After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's third and goal. And the quarterback will just take a knee here. They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's fourth down from the 4. They're going for it. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Well, early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship. Deadlock at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. And the punting team is on the field. Do they know that it's first down? He'll call for the fair catch here. Cal's offense back out on the field now. The last drive, the passing game. Very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Here he goes. Across the 40. The 20. The 10.
Chris, you talk about an easy completion for a big pickup. These little touch passes, it's a real test for this defense to be able to set the edge. They were behind that play from the beginning. Lucky they were able to stop him before he took it to the house.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and suddenly we're looking at a first and goal situation. And it's a kneel down. Second and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position, but now it's third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Cal.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Watson. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Fourth down. The offense will go for it. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
The Bears lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop it. Touchdown, Bears.
Well, somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. his offense back out on the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The receiver grabs it. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the out route. And the Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field.
You call a quick out on third down? I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a bullet, but incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw here. Defense is coming after him. Caught behind the line. It's Sims. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Four set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Looking to chuck it again. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And this pass is on target. Caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
The Golden Bears are going to cash in here in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Heading for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT puts him in front by 7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Bringing it out, it's Watson. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to throw, it's Clemens. Looking to set up a screen pass here. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screen play, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Bears will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Tries to get it to the running back. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Why in the world would the offensive coordinator and head coach decide to go for it inside their own red zone? That's a peculiar choice for this offense.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Keeping it on the ground here. Has a pass to the end zone. Touchdown, Cal. This offense really clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Watson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Back to pass. It's Clemens. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Baylor. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. So So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. Play to the outside. Breaks into the clear. First down and more. He's still running. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball up to the 28. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bears will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Cal's offense takes the field now. Passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's Sims. Both out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Sims. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain in that completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the Golden Bears will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and make the play.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try to hustle toward the end zone on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And the defense hold up here on 3rd and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. On the move now. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. And he'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen. And that's now going to bring up 4th down.
Really good decision here by the quarterback. He ran through his primary target, wasn't there, threw it away to prevent the sack and keep them in field goal range. Smart play.
A field goal would make this a 2-score game, but they elect to go for it on 4th down. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Bears. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back. Feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Watson. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Back to throw. It's Clements. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Using his legs. It's Wilson. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. The Bears looking to crank up the tempo a bit. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, they really
looking to throw it deep. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is a much better job by this defense after giving up some yards on the previous play. This time they made sure this one fell incomplete.
Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, it's Clements. The receiver makes the catch. And they get the conversion there. 1st down now from the 33.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. This one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs, only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Back-to-back deep shots. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The Bears looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bears. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Automatic on the PAT. fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And the wideout goes in motion. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Sims. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, what a grab! All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Cal. Well, just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty and the line, he needs you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. To the air, it's Clements. Bringing pressure. Swarm by the pass rush. The sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
We go backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. A play action, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
All it took was one explosive play to move the ball across midfield. 1st down to the 48. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
Play action here on 1st down. He's running out of time here. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the marker. Ncaa has the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looks to the left for a quick throw, and it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. The back's got it. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
No, kick it away here. No fair catch. He feels the punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset. And here comes a deep shot. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Baylor. They connect for 6. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the 4th quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He'll try a pass here. Nice grab. It's Sims. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Running through the tackle. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Man, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to getting in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Here's the second down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking deep to the right side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume. Just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock because you got everything working in your direction.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Looking for a man. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Golden Bears. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Watson. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something, and they heave it deep downfield. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Looking downfield, it's Clemens. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. The deep shot is caught for a big gain. And the Bears come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
At this point late in the game, you've got to be willing to take some risks, and this quarterback understands that. He puts the ball up in a one-on-one matchup, trusts his receiver. Receiver battles, comes down with a big catch. It pays off. Now let's see if they can put points up on the board.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Could take it all the way. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.